Welcome back to Beauty by Trish, and today I would like to do my February favorites. And the first thing I want to do is thank all of you. You guys know this has been a really rough month for me. It was my daughter's first angelversary, and the comments, the emails, the prayers, the thoughts, they all mean so much, and I could feel them, and I cherished every word you guys wrote to me, and I thank you. You guys you just have no clue. I know I keep saying that, but you really don't know how much you have helped me and encouraged me to keep going on and making my daughter proud. So thank you, and you guys are my favorite every month, but this month y'all get a big gold star, so thank you. If you'd like to see what the rest of my favorites are, then just keep on watching. Okay, so let's just go ahead and get started. You guys know that I normally don't go in a very organized order, but I'm going to try to do better, and let's just start with face primer. Face primer, I have been using the beans out of my Rimmel Stay Matte. This is a definite repurchase for me. I've also been really enjoying my MAC Prep and Prime, the Skin Base Visage, I can't talk again. This is a really nice primer. I really do like it. I have no complaints about this. I can use this year round. I love it. Love it, love it. It is pricey because it's MAC, but it is very good. Foundation. I've done a couple different reviews this past month. One is not going to be seen because you'll actually see it in my empties, because there was a new galaxy that was born from the foundation. It started pimple size, planet size pimples all over my face. There were two, one here and one up here, I could not get rid of, and they were like the underground kind. It was horrible. So definitely you'll see it in my empties. This one, awesome foundation. I really do like this Rimmel foundation. I did forget, and thank you again, Jennifer, for reminding me that this does have an odor. I assume I just got used to the smell because when I do reviews, I use the product I use it for at least a week, quite often. And this does have, and it's like a perfume smell. It's not like, I think it's L'Oreal, their foundations have a foundation smell. This is like a perfumed or a kind of a rose kind of a smell. It does diminish, at least on me, it diminishes through the day, and it has not caused me any breakouts. But if you do have a lot of skin sensitivities, then definitely you might want to avoid this one. So, but I like it. It lasts, it wears beautifully. This is a nice foundation if you can get past the smell. Two of my go-to foundations. I love both of these foundations. One is the Studio Sculpt foundation. This does have an SPF of 15. If you use a setting powder that has a little bit of color, like light, porcelain, whatever, it will help so that the SPF does not bother you in flash photography. But this is an amazing foundation. It's gel-like consistency. It makes any skin look flawless. If you have the desire to try a more expensive foundation and you have dry, normal, extra dry skin, this was really formulated for you. Sadly, I cannot wear this in the spring and summer because my face turns into an oil slick, but I really enjoy this later fall and in winter. So definitely love this foundation. And the other foundation that I've been using so much is my Kevyn Aucoin Liquid Airbrush Foundation. This is legit. There's so many different foundations that say airbrush this, airbrush that, and they're not. And it's frustrating, I understand, but this one, really, if I don't want to mess with my airbrush machine, and I do want that look, I put this on. If I'm going to be doing pictures or really wanting to look polished, put together, flawless, I go for my Kevin Con. I do love the packaging. I just think it's so classy and ritzy. When I've been snowed in because of the winter, because of the weather, especially the cold conditions, I have been using, this is my foundation a lot. This is like one of the only BB creams that my skin likes, and that likes my skin, and it's the Rimmel BB Matte 9-in-1. They do have this in the Luminous, I believe it's titled. I think it's in a red or a pink cap. I have not tried it, but this is really nice, and it is thick enough you can get away with wearing it with a foundation. I've done a full face of makeup with it and worn it as a foundation, and it's gorgeous, so definitely a good one. Concealer, like I mentioned the weather before, it's been below 0. Our high today is 30, I think, which is like a heat wave, and this is the highest it's going to be until Sunday. Our temperatures at night are going to be 0 or below, so I have been using concealers under my eyes that have extra lotions or moisturizers in them, so my eyes do not get tortured by the conditions outside. I've been using my L'Oreal Visible Lift Blur Concealer. I really like this. I'm wearing it today. What is up with that right there? I'm wearing it today. This is a really nice concealer. It gives a nice coverage. It's not a fully opaque coverage, but it is a nice coverage. It feels good on the skin. It feels very moisturizing, and it really does have a soft blur effect to your under eye. It adds for you this. Yes, I like. Okay, and I've been using the CoverGirl, the Depuffer Eye Concealer. This, and it has a little metal applicator tip. This is really nice too. Very moisturizing under the eyes. And I've gone in after I've used either one of those concealers. The Dream Lumi that I was using, I ran out of. I think that was actually on my video that I ran out. And so I grabbed my Sephora because I'm trying to work through my products and get good use out of all of them. This is a nice one. This one is probably one that I would repurchase. I'm trying it out a lot now to see if I like it as well as the Dream Lumi. But this is the Sephora, and I think it's a number, not a name. Yeah, this is Light 03, and this has the pink tone. For an eyelid primer, I have been using this nonstop. I don't know what made me start pulling it out, but I really like it. I like the consistency of it. I like the way it does smooth out some of the cruppiness that's on my eyelid and makes it a much smoother canvas for me to apply my shadow. So I've really been enjoying my NARS eyelid primer. Like a really light white, and it just blends in immediately, and perfection. What I do after I prime my lids, after I set it with a little bit of my Brulee, is I do my eyebrows. And I use my Anastasia Brow Dip Pomade. I use the blonde and the soft brown. Sometimes I mix them. Sometimes I do the blonde on the inner and then the soft brown on the outer. It stays put all day. Looks wonderful. If you watched my weekly favorites, I showed how you can really adjust the coverage with these according to what brush you're using to put them on. For my eyes, I have been using my Too Faced Matte Eye a lot this month. You guys have commented and liked my eye look, and I've been getting all of it from this palette. And I am going to be doing a tutorial on that, so watch for that. I used my Inglot a lot this month. These are just like my staple colors. I love these. They stay nice. They have great blendability, even though most of them are mattes that I tend to go for. And Inglots are just great. If you're interested in Inglots, they're about, I think they're about $6.50 on Beautylish. So go check them out there. And then I've been using a good bit, like on just kind of relaxed days, I have been, which is a lot lately, I've been using 3 of my Sephora matte colors, the singles that I have. This one is Cashmere Coat, and it is just, it's just beautiful. It's just like that perfect taupe that everyone needs in their collection. And Red Wine that I can't open. There we go. There's Red Wine. And this is Secret Boudoir. And that's pretty much the same color as my skin, so you might not be able to see that. But I have been enjoying all those eyeshadows, just playing around, getting different looks, and just revisiting my own stash because I just already have so much and I need to use it. Eyeliners. My tight line, it's still my LA Girl. I love this. It's awesome. I would recommend anybody trying this. It really is like a gel liner in a pencil form. It's creamy, it's smooth. You can use it on your tight line, on your lid. Perfect. In the Physicians Formula Eye Definer Felt Tip Eye Marker, this is absolutely one of my favorites, especially when I'm wanting to do a wing. It just makes it happen really easily, very effortlessly. On my bottom lashes, because as you can see from the colors I showed you for my eyeshadows, I've been really doing kind of neutrals. I have been going crazy over using colored eyeliners on my lower lash line. I have been taking, say, this turquoise and putting it in my waterline, and then the purple and putting it on my lash line. Take a Q-tip and do a soft blend. It's just beautiful. It just makes your eyes pop, and I have been having a blast doing that. I did use Scandalize because they're my faves. Mascaras, I have been using my Colossal by Maybelline a lot. You guys have heard me talk about this. I'm not staying here long. This is the brush. It separates, builds a nice thick lash, a little bit of length. And I have been using my Better Than Sex mascara by Too Faced. It's an awesome mascara. I really do enjoy it. I have been playing around with lashes so much this month. I think I've made myself addicted. I have had all different kinds. There were some that I ordered off of a website like a year and a half, 2 years ago, and got them very inexpensively. I also use several different kinds of my Cicatrices. These are some of my favorites when I'm really wanting to make my eyes pop. But I tell you, if you're new to lashes or if you just want to add a little bit, these are my favorite. They are so easy to work with. They're little demis. They're just super, let me take them out because the reflection is being annoying. There we go. They are just so easy to work with. Just pop them on. They're like from here to here. They're super easy to blend with your natural lashes. And I tell you, these are a lot less hassle to put on than the full strip lashes. So especially if you're wanting to experiment a little bit with lashes, grab some of the Demis because they're much easier. To set my under eye, I've either been using my e.l.f. High Definition. I love this stuff. I've been using a good bit of concealer, and the concealers, as you saw, have some extra moisturizers in them, which could also lead to a little extra creasing. So I have been using lighter under eye setting powders instead of like my Brulee, which is pretty serious stuff. So I have been using both of these. I'm not staying here long. You guys have seen them before. To set my face, I have been using like 80% of the time my Mary Kay pressed powder. I've hit pan in less than a month. And other than that, I've been using my MAC Studio Fix. This is a foundation, but a lot of times I use a powder foundation as a setting powder. This is really good. You do have to watch what foundation you put it on, because it can get heavy and cakey really quickly on mature skin, or if you have pores, if you're not careful, because it brings a lot to your face. For my bronzers, basically Physicians Formula in Blondes. I just really like this bronzer. It's awesome. It's just beautiful on the skin. What do I have? That looked like a spider on my finger, but scared me to death. It's gel eyeliner. And my Paula's Choice Sunkissed. This is beautiful. They are matte. If you're looking for a matte, and Paula Choice is not that expensive, so go check her out. I'm sure she still has that. Blushes, I have been in full pink mode. Jordana's Blushing Rose. Yeah. Physicians Formula in Blonde, right there. Milani in Delioso Pink. I don't think I said that right. Right there. And BH Cosmetic in Lilac. And do I have a clean spot? It's the powderiest of the four. But I've been using one of those four almost all month. Pink, pink, pink. For my lips, I have really been enjoying these little mini liners from Sephora. They're very inexpensive. Royal Rose is what I have on today. I also have Brilliant Berry, which is just a beautiful deep berry, not a bright berry. A lot of times when you get berries, they're bright, not deep. And this is a nice deep berry. And this one is Pleasant Plum, which is a little bit brighter. So this is, what was it, Royal Rose? I forget now. Jeez. Yes. This is Royal Rose, Brilliant Berry, and Pleasant Plum. For my lips, I have been using Wet n Wild a lot. This is 907C. And this is 901B. I use this one, as you can see around the edge, I use this one a lot as a topper. I've been using Urban Decay's Rapture. Yeah, that's what I have on today. Beautiful formulation on this Urban Decay lipstick. Very nice, very creamy. Feels really good. And this is like one of my favorite ever lipsticks of all time. And it is NARS Audacious in Anita. And it's just perfection on my skin. Whether I have a tan or don't, this is like great for any skin type. It's just beautiful. I don't normally do a nail segment, but I tell you, I've been so in love with these two things. I've actually had fun doing my nails. It is the Sally Hansen Gel Shine 3D Top Coat that I picked up a couple weeks ago. It just makes any polish look like you had a gel manicure done. It's just wonderful. I also use the coinciding with the Sally Hansen Insta Dry because this really does. The other night I was like, I've got to paint my nails. I have to do it tonight. And I did it. Put this on the collar, put this on this because this dries slow. And within 10 minutes, I was in bed. Woke up, no crinklies. So awesome, awesome, awesome. I have that gel eyeliner all over my fingers. This is Sally Hansen's 18 karat gold cuticle eraser. And it comes in this little package. And it's like that. And you just squeeze a little bit out on your cuticle like that. And I rub it in. And then you take this guy and you can push him back. But there really are gold flecks in there. It's kind of an exfoliant for your cuticles. So I've been liking that. I have been using this religiously. This, I always water down my shampoos because straight shampoo is too harsh on your hair. But I'm telling you, this gave my hair such a turnaround from all the damage that I had done to it. It's insane. It's Zodo's, I think I'm saying that right, 180 Pro Moisture Repair. I started out with this set. I ran out of the conditioner because I always use conditioner before I do shampoo. No, I always finish conditioner before I do shampoo. But I used the Moisture Repair and I really liked it. And I went back and I was going to get the Intense Reconstruct. It's in the brighter pink. Moisture, this, extra damage, this. They didn't have the shampoo, but they had the conditioner, so I grabbed the conditioner. And I've been using these together, which is really good because my hair is so fine and thin that I think if I would have used just the Total Intense Reconstruct, it probably would have weighed my hair down too much. But this has not weighed my hair down. I really have liked it. I've loved the results from it, and definitely, if your hair needs help, it is, what does it say? It will 180 turn around to healthy hair. Let me get my glasses because it says something else. I think it's it reverses 2 years of damage. Repair up to 2 years of hair abuse. Groundbreaking technology, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. So I have really been enjoying these. It's helped my hair a lot. So definitely those have been favorites. My hair has been so full and so just, it feels thick. And that may be like, who cares? But my hair never feels thick. So I'm like ecstatic at the find of this Living Proof Full Root Lifting Hairspray. I spray this in my hair when it's damp, flip my head upside down, and I'm telling you, whoo, volume. It is amazing. I like this. This is very, very, very pricey. very pricey. So when I picked up this from the drugstore, I did a haul not too long ago with this in it. And it is Garnier Fructose's new Full and Plush Root Amp Root Lifting Spray Mousse. Oops, sorry. So you get 5.5 fluid ounces for $26. And you get 5 fluid ounces for right around the $5 mark. Is this as good as the Living Proof? Almost. This I would give a 10 plus, the Living Proof. This I would give a 10 minus. So 26, 5. That's all I'm saying. Deep conditioning hair mask kind of thing. I just got it when I was up at Sally's, the Zotos 180 Pro Rapid Restorer right here. Awesome. I just, instead of using the Reconstructor once a week, I went down to once a week. I was doing it twice a week. I use this and then this. And this is amazing. It does not weigh my hair down. I just love it. It smells good, and I just dump my nose right in there. Very nice, thick texture. It smells lovely, and the aroma fills your whole master bath suite. So, and for those of you that like a more holistic or natural kind of a something, there's nothing like this. It's messy. It is messy. I understand it's messy. It's a pain because it's messy, but it really is good. It really does help your hair. And I really think this has helped my hair grow. And the last thing I want to share with you guys is my biotin. My mom actually got me this bottle. I think she got it at Walmart. I think that's where she got it. And these are chewable cherry flavors. I took biotin for probably, I'd say 5 to 6 weeks. And I was like, seriously, why am I taking this? And then I started noticing a difference. I wore acrylics for probably, see, I'm 50. I started when I was in my mid to late 20s. Yeah, I wore my acrylics for a lot of years, like 20, 25 years plus. My nails were so thin and so brittle, they would peel. And my nails are normal, they're thick. I could never do that before. They have grown. I can't say enough about this for nails. For my hair, I know that when I did my hair faux pas, if I would not have been taking biotin, I'd probably be bald. This is just an awesome thing. Disclaimer, it makes hair grow everywhere. You know what I'm saying. So definitely, if you think shaving your legs a couple extra times a week is worth hair growing in nice, full, thicker, then it's worth it. But this really is great, and I love it. Okay, guys, I know that was a really long favorite, so there were just some things in there I really wanted to share with you, just give you an overview of things that you had heard a gazillion million times before. I hope that you found this video a little bit helpful anyway. I sincerely meant what I said. I thank you guys. I appreciate you. I do not take any one of you for granted. And I just love you. Be good to each other. I'll see you guys in the next video.